Ah, hello there, Steven here, voice of such lovable internet characters as Tony and Max Stone.
Shut the fuck up, Goku! Laughing.
And I'm really just here for not even so much as a channel announcement, just sort of a test of the waters for some ideas we have regarding the future of the Xenoverse 2 series. So, the final episode of the main story dropped 2 weeks ago, just dropped, whatever. Only 10 months after the release of the actual game, so no big deal or anything like that. But we have plenty more content to come with the DLC, as well as some of our own storylines that of course we've been bringing up and hinting at throughout the entire run of this game. We've for a long time had this particular story course plotted, but in order to fully realise what I want to do, we kinda need some help. Which is why I'm sort of opening up this, just a general call, just to see what the response is, to know what I can do and what I can't do for voice actors in an upcoming story arc. So depending on how crazy we go with it, we might need, well, we can never have too many, basically. A lot of new characters, they all need voices, and at the end of the day, I can only do so many.
Get your butt in here. We got business to discuss.
Oh, fucking Skizmo.
Trunks, put an end to this! Senile owl, put an end to this madness! Bloody wankers shot Margaret. They're fucking assholes! Push me a squad. Away!
Why does everything sound like that?
Bloody hell.
Now, the types of voices we're looking for really doesn't matter. We're looking for variety. The only discriminating factor is quality, both in terms of voice acting ability and in microphone actual sound. Basically, we're not looking for this.
Oh no, it's Goku. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan 14 Rose Blue, and I'm gonna beat you.
On the subject of variety though, we are particularly prioritising trying to find female voice actors, because you might have noticed in the past, for female characters, we tend to just make do.
Clancy! Who are you calling fat, you greedy bastard? Me and Sean are starving, we are!
She's analysing it. She's coming up with a plan.
Tis McGee, what do you say?
Just walk fucking through it!
But for the story we would like to tell, there are up to several important female characters. Of course, multiple voices can be done by one person, whatever, but we don't want to play them necessarily for laughs or as a joke like those other examples, you know, at least for the story we would like to do. Now, since our production speed is what it is, this probably won't be something we actually get around to for at least a few months' time. Maybe definitely by the end of the year anyway is what I'm hoping. But this is sort of an early announcement just to test the water and see if we can get some things organised and maybe get a list of potential people who I can call on when needed. If interested, leave a comment in this video or go to the Facebook page linked in the description as it always is and send a message there. There'll be nothing formal, but I guess a rudimentary interview on either Skype or Discord if you have either of those programs. Definitely one of those two programs, I'm not getting any others. Now, actually owning Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 isn't a requirement, but if you do have it and it's on the PS4, then that's a bonus. That actually makes things easier. Now, with all this said, if we don't get enough interest, then we're just going to have to find another way of telling our story, and we're going to scrap this whole idea. But that's why I'm asking now, months in advance, so whatever. Another little thing, this is much more of a longer shot, but I'm putting it in the same video since it's sort of related to the same thing. If there happens to be any animators in the audience, I would be very interested in hearing from you, because there are certain things that I would like to tell in almost cutscene format, in the same way the game does, which just playing the game itself doesn't allow me to do. It's definitely an idea that I've been playing with in my head, and it would help with the storytelling process, but, you know, I'm not counting on much. Just anyone who can replicate basic movement in Dragon Ball style, you know, I'm not asking for much. Not this. But something a lot more subtler and definitely only short snippets. We're not looking for, you know, half an hour long anime episodes, although that would be fucking amazing, honestly, if someone would just animate my entire Dragon Ball series. It would cost thousands and not be done in 10 years' time, but whatever. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will just be spending the next few weeks sitting here doing nothing. until the next episode comes out, because apparently that's what I do. What was Sam's doing? One last thing before I go. I'm going to be at MCN Comic Con in Glasgow this weekend on the 23rd and 24th. Never even visited the convention before, so looking forward to it. But if anyone in my audience happens to be there themselves, or was thinking about going, you know, I'd be happy to meet you. I mean, you won't be able to find me because I'm just wandering around, but, you know, I'll be there. Existing.